Hello, everyone. Welcome to IGWE's special holiday edition of Pipe Bombs and Piledrivers. I'm your host, Tony Fennell, joined with Chip Scheels. We are all here wishing you a very Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Hope everybody out there has a Merry Christmas, and just remember it's about family and the birth of Jesus.
Absolutely. Amen. Thank you, Chip, for mentioning the reason for the season. We here at IGWE hope that you guys have a very happy holiday season, a very Merry Christmas. We're wrapping up the 2025 year here, about to move into 2026, Chip, and we got a lot of things coming down the pipeline in 2026.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 2026 is going to be the year for IGWE out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Starting it off with day one, January 1st. Pipe Bombs and Piledrivers will have a host. Joey Jones will be joining us for the countdown into 2026 edition. Looking forward to that, Chip.
Yep, it's going to be exciting to have Joey on. We'll get his take on things and let him get himself out there a little bit.
Joey, he's doing he's really moving into a lot right now. He's working with Alan Shirley with this faction. They're calling themselves the Inception. Him and Love Handles are taking things by storm. Here next week, he gets to confront Mike Clay, the clown, and he's actually taking his makeup kit away. So if you can join us with GW and the 27th American Legion Post 294 in Powder Springs, Georgia, going to be a lot going on.
Absolutely. They got a really good card coming up the 27th. You got the barbed wire match with the devil and Sean Clark, and you got I don't know who he's facing, but I hear that the Genesis is actually going to be in Powder Springs with the GEW title to defend it. Now, who and what, I don't know.
Very controversial there. We'll put our GW partners on right for a second here. Alan Shirley, for those that don't know, won the GW championship a while back, and it has always been their tradition that the title was defended at every show. Well, Alan Shirley gets the title, and he has his lawyers, and he doesn't have to defend it for 90 days. Well, he brought that clause in, and his 90 days was coming up, and he defended it all right. And he had everybody thinking that he was going to be there in Powder Springs and defend the championship. And what does he do, Chip? He goes to Memphis, Tennessee and defends it. It's like, this guy, if that's not a kick in the tail, for everybody in GW and all their tradition, he says his first defense is going to be in Memphis, not a place like Powder Springs.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. You know the Genesis as well as I do, and we both know that he beats to his own drum.
He does. He does successfully too. Might add. He's very successful, and but yes, the 27th I have heard, and it's not just rumors, and it's not his take. I don't know, like you said, I don't know who his opponent's going to be, but he will be defending the GW championship on the 27th of December at American Legion Post 294 in Powder Springs, Georgia. So after Christmas all settles down, you need some live entertainment. Come and check out the action at GEW in Powder Springs, Georgia. It's going to be a massive card, like Chip said. Sean Clark and Ryan Marks in a barbed wire match. Chip, I grew up Abdullah the Butcher, the sheep herders, and you hear and see these things, but I've never seen a barbed wire match live. this one is going to be something for the history books.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something to see. The aftermath of it is what I'm curious to see how either one of these guys are even going to be able to make it back to the locker room.
It's for anybody who loves gruesomeness. I guarantee you'll be satisfied on the 27th at GEW. Chip, we are winding down 2025, bud. We are
Yep.
here.
Yep.
This is our last podcast. After this, our production team they edit this for us, and they will be off work for the rest of the year. Our marketing team is already off for the rest of the year. You and I, after this, we got a couple more commitments, and we'll be off for the rest of the year. Um, this year's winding down,
Yeah,
and
it is.
one of my proudest things that we have done here in IGWE is Chip Scheels partnering with me on this podcast, Pipebombs and Piledrivers. Chip, I'm proud of the reception we got, all the views we have got, the shares, and I just can't thank you enough, and thank the people for giving us a chance and tuning back in. We have really took this thing off, bud.
Yeah, I mean, we're what? This is what, our fourth?
Our fifth.
Our fifth podcast so far, and it doesn't seem like it. Like I just said, I screwed it up. I thought it was four, but can't keep up with them anymore, Tony. We're doing so many of them now, which is great, and I love doing it, and I like being on here with you, and you get to see me, so we know that's just icing on the cake. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a blast.
It is, and it is an honor for me. It is a great time, Chip. It really is to get to be on here with you, and I appreciate you taking this task on with us and allowing the production team to come in your home as well as they're here with me and mine and recording and editing, and sometimes that's a challenge in itself. These guys,
Mhm.
I know you have Melanie and Ryan Day over there with you, or you know they do what they do and they do an excellent job. We want to put them guys over, give them credit. But let's talk about our past shows. Uh, we kicked this thing off and we had our first show. We had the Genesis. I felt it was only right to have the Genesis on the very first podcast, and he's kind of tough to deal with. Even for me, I was like, he won't be that bad. He'll straighten up a little bit. He'll behave. He really didn't answer a lot of my questions.
Well, he did tell you, Tony. You're gonna have to book him again and pay him a little more money to get him to come on here and tell that story. So,
Yeah, I guess maybe that's something we can look into 2026. If it's okay with Shirley to have him in, I really would like for him to talk about his past and where he's been and the things he's done. I guess he didn't want to do it back in October when we had him on, but that was a good show. That was a good show. Um, and then we moved on to Sean Clark.
yep,
He was our guest on our second show, and we had a lot of server issues on that show. Remember, Chip? You guys actually at one point I got totally logged off, and you guys had to do a little segment there without me.
yep,
But Sean Clark it was a very good show. I appreciate him coming on and give him a shout out. Him and the rest of the training team uh, doing a great job in 2025, and we want to thank Mr. Shirley and Mr. Clark for all they're doing with our training academy. It is big things are happening with that as well in 2026. Huge announcements. We're waiting on the new year to roll in. Uh, Sean Clark's episode was phenomenal. He gave us exactly what I was looking for. You know, he
Mm.
talked about his history, and he talked about his training, and he talked about, you know, the grit that you have to put into this thing to get it. That it's not all glamorous like everyone thinks.
Yeah, and for anybody that may be watching us for the first time, and this happens to be the episode you start with, go back, go watch the Genesis and go watch the Sean Clark one, because Sean's was very good. Just hearing his stories, I fanned out a little bit, to be honest with you, because you're hearing him tell that stuff, and I kind of was a fan at that moment, because he's so good at talking about it, and he's had a very interesting career in the wrestling business. So it's always great to hear from him.
Well, on his episode, he was telling us some of the hardcore matches and some of the stuff that he has been in. And I told him a couple weeks ago, he was at the office, and I told him, I said, "Hey, Sean, we was talking about, you been in these death matches and stuff. You didn't have to go and, challenge this barbed wire cage match because we was talking about it on the episode." And he just laughed. He said, "Yeah, well, everybody's going to see, even the devil, firsthand, what I was referring to." So
Yeah.
I'm telling everyone, the 27th, make your plans, get your tickets now. Uh, there's no telling what Sean Clark is going to do in this barbed wire match.
Well, one thing's for sure, neither one of them is going to come out of there unscathed.
That's a guaranteed. That is a guaranteed. Again, if you like gory, this will be your place. Uh, Chip, let's move on. From there, we went to Dante Walker. I was very, um, I was very happy with Dante Walker's episode. You know, it was his first time really getting the publicity and getting, to talk about, he's brand new. He came
Mhm.
through our academy. He was working security for GW when he just got snatched up, threw in the ring, and he's one of our homegrown talents. So I was very, very happy to be able to bring him on the Pipe Bombs and Pile Drivers show so that he could tell the people about himself. And
Yeah, and
speaking of
it's
Dante, hold on just a second, Chip. Huge
go ahead.
announcement. December 27th, GEW Dante will be officially making his in-ring action return from his knee injury. So he is cleared. He said that on our show, actually. He gave the statement that he has been officially cleared, and he is officially going to be in action on the 27th.
Yeah, I mean, the knee did set him back, unfortunately, because he's got a lot of potential, and he's missed a good bit of time in the ring due to the knee. But just to show you, the knee is representative of how passionate and how much he wants to be in the business, because he hurt his knee training, and that just tells you everything you need to know about the man. I mean, he's very dedicated and passionate about the sport.
Absolutely, absolutely. The kid is he's just a super nice guy on top of that. You know,
You know, he's
uh,
extremely humble.
he is a very good kid with a bright future, and I am so proud to be able to watch him uh, start out and his beginnings to be with
Hmm.
us. I'm so proud of that. From Dante Walker, our next episode, Chip Shields, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see it, go back and watch it. He had a surprise for me. He said I was going to love it, and I didn't pick it up. Chip, good job. You surprised me, and I couldn't have. I had no idea, and you did it, brother. You really nailed it.
Hey, I got it. A blind hog finds an acorn every now and then. You know, I got a few tricks up my sleeve every now and then.
If you don't know, Chip Shields had a surprise for me. I had no idea what it was, and I'm not the type of guy that likes surprises, but he had love handles join us as a guest, and he actually did the show with us. And it was a great time, Chip, and thank you for that. That was a great time. I had fun. It's not a
Oh yeah,
lot, being the COO of a brand new wrestling company, trying to get this thing off the ground, and we're trying, we got all these teams and everybody's working, and there's the stress on where's the trainees at, what are you guys doing to market, what are you know, I don't get to say that it's all fun all the time, but when you brought love
right.
handles in, it was not a task, it was not a job. I really had fun. So,
Yeah.
as a friend, thank you, sir. I needed that. That was fun. We had a great time.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tony.
And from there, here we are, the special
Yep.
holiday edition. Um,
Yep.
we're winding 2025 down. We're gonna kick off. Pipe Bombs and Pile Drivers comes to you every first and third Sunday or Thursday. I'm sorry, of every month, and the first Thursday in January is January 1st. So we're going to have Joey Jones join us on the countdown edition to 2026, kicking the year off with Joey Jones. Uh, Chip, I have no idea what to expect with Joey Jones other than it's going to be lit. Everybody's
He's
favorite future famous person will be joining us.
yep. The social media messiah. He's going to be, and I expect him to be full on too. So that's going to be a bit of an onion. We're going to be peeling back layers on that one, I believe, Tony.
I believe the people are in for a treat. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yep.
Uh, Chip, as we get ready to wind down the year in the holiday Christmas edition here, uh, anything you'd like to say to the people before we wind this thing off?
Hey, appreciate everybody's support. You know, whether you're supporting us through watching Pipes, Bombs, and Power Drivers, or if you're helping support us any other way, buying merchandise or any of that thing. Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate it. And we hope everybody has a safe holiday and make sure that you take care of yourself and do be safe. That's the main thing.
All right, Chip. Well, I want to thank you and thank everybody for joining us again. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And for 2025,
Yeah, well,
we will. Yes,
Tony.
sir. Yes, sir.
There's one little thing we need to get to here. Uh, I believe that you have something in your possession there that come from me,
You're
and
right.
it's just a little
You're right.
token of my appreciation.
You were right, Chip. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah,
What am I
well,
thinking? The the holiday edition of Pipe Bombs and Pile Drivers wouldn't be complete
without a Christmas
without
gift.
without a Christmas gift. Absolutely.
Exactly, exactly.
And Chip, you have mine there.
Yep,
So
I have one here.
I'll go first. I'll go
Okay.
first. Let's see what we got in here. The death of WCW. All right, Chip. All right. Thank you, sir. Chip.
No problem.
Chip. Hold on, bud.
What?
Did you buy this used, man?
Well,
It's got a it's got a bookmark, like some notes that somebody was taking.
It may or may not have been slightly used.
Hey,
I was
hey, that's
hey,
fine,
I
buddy.
got it for $10 cheaper.
Hey, that is fine,
I,
buddy. Hey, I appreciate it. Um, it all reads the same. It's not the it's the you know the thought that counts, and I'm not complaining at all, Chip. Thank you, sir, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you.
Your turn.
Let's see what Mr. Tony got for me here. We got a nice little bag here. He he paid for some reason. Thanks, Tony, for that. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look, it's got my name on it. You see that? It says Greg on there.
Gregory Chip Shields.
Yep. Oh, you got me 2 tickets to the GW show the 27th. That's
Yes, I did. When I pre bought mine, I got you a couple too, sir. So that
well,
you,
that's
uh,
fantastic because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I kind of already have my VIP tickets. Um,
nice, nice.
but but since you give me these, I haven't actually gotten my mother anything for Christmas yet. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pass the love, and I'm going to give my mama these 2 tickets so that she can come out to GEW.
Are you re-gifting the tickets, Chip?
No, no, no. Yeah, Tony, think of it like how this time of year you go to like
To your
McDonald's or
mother?
something, and people pay for the people behind them's food.
Hey,
It's the
I do
same
it all the
thing.
time. I
It's the
I
same.
understand,
It's the same
but
thing.
to but you're re-gifting tickets to your mom. That's your mom's Christmas present.
What could be better?
I agree. I agree.
I mean, my mom is 85 years old, Tony. She has never seen a barbed wire match. What
Well,
better
here's the thing.
gift than to put my mom in the front row so she can have blood and guts spilled all over?
Well, well, here's the thing with those tickets, Chip. She'll be second row. She'll be sitting next to me. I didn't want first row because I didn't want to get splattered with blood. So your mom will be sitting with me, and I would love to have her company. So, Mrs. Shields, Merry Christmas, and I will see you on the 27th.
Well, I will say this: is now I really don't feel bad for buying you a secondhand book.
And you know what? I'm not complaining about your book, Chip. I know we was talking about that the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to read that. You went out and you found it. Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Merry Christmas, Chip.
Merry Christmas to you too.
All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up, bud. Let's take it home. We at IGWE, Chip Shields, Tony Fennell, would like to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. And remember the reason for the season. Had it not been for a little baby being born to give us the gift of life, that we could have it more abundantly, then we wouldn't be celebrating here with you. And we are thankful for you, and we want to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.